All right, let me just show a quick overview of this guy here. The first two that we did were centered around the origin. We identified that number one is facing left and right, so the vertices will be plus and minus 9 and 0, because if it's left-right, the vertices deal with the a value. It also means that the foci is going to exist on the x-axis. The one below it we identified as a negative one, so it's facing north-south. So I don't care about the a so much now. What are the vertices? The vertices are going to be in relation to the b. So it would be 0 plus or minus 5. Right? The 0 comes first because it's going north-south. That also means the foci is changing based on whether or not it is north and south. So it's changing on the y-axis right there. I found my C because it's OG Pythag for this guy. And then I know it's going to be 0 and plus minus square root of 41 because the foci is going to exist on the y-axis. Now, these guys are different. I would start by finding my ABCs, okay, on this guy. So, what's the A value of this guy? 13. My B value is 2. My C value is going to be square root of 169 plus 4. Okay? So, C will be equal to square root of 173. Cade, get out. Get out. So, while I have all of that information, I now want to figure out the foci, I want to figure out the vertices, and I want to figure out the direction. Well, because this is x squared over a squared minus y plus 8, blah, 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 because this guy's positive 1, I know it's facing left and right. That's super important because what it tells me now is my vertices relate to A. And that means that my foci is going to exist on the x-axis because my foci is going to be here and here. Let's just do it. Those are going to be my foci. Those are going to be my vertices. Okay? So let's start with the vertices. Okay? Well, hello. The vertices are going to be different in this case because let's actually start by writing out where is my center for this guy? -2, -8. Okay. So then my vertices are going to be -2 plus 13 minus 8. The k value is not going to change. The y value is not going to change. The only thing that's going to change is the x-axis. So the vertice is going to be 11 and -8. Well, that's one of the vertices, right? Where's the other one going to exist? Yep. -2 minus 13, -8. So I would have -15 and -8. So it's whatever your starting point is, plus and or minus. And then what are the foci going to be? Well, that's just going to be super ugly, right? That one's going to be, I know I'm going to have, well, let's do what you were doing, Nolan. Now I would probably deal with decimals. Let's see here. Square root of 173, 13.1. 13.1. So foci exist on the x-axis, so I'm not going to change how I did it. What I mean by that is -2 plus 13.1 and -8. So I'm going to have 11.1 and -8 for one of the values. And I'm also going to have -2 minus 13.1 and -8. So the other guy is going to be -15.1 and -8. So the center matters in this case. It's rare that we're going to deal with transformed ones, and when I say transformed, I mean ones where it's off center. A lot of times it'll be centered around the origin, but I still think it's important that you know how to include what will happen if I am provided with the center. Okay, so stop that.